This full moon in Virgo is a doozy. Not only is it going to be opposing a lot of energy, especially with Saturn ingressing into Pisces, we're looking at big energy with Saturn, Neptune, and Mercury in Pisces opposing this full moon, more or less. And at the same time, it's in quite an uncomfortable aspect to all this Aries energy we have going on as well, dealing with our identity. And Virgo actually rules who we are becoming. It is the integration that happens after the healing. And this is big energy of the ego dissolving and a new sense of self coming online. But the recurring message has been this can only happen with our participation. The doors are wide open right now. And we likely, with just a little effort, can discern what's asking for us to step through and what is asking for us to step away. And if we honor this energy, there's, Saturn rewards, and this is big energy of healing happening through action and through the steps we take, especially with this full moon in a T square with Mars, which is still shadowed in Gemini. This is dealing heavily with us really cutting ties with an old sense of self and an old way of viewing ourselves and a old sense of identity as well and what we think of ourselves, and stepping into a new one. And with Mars and Gemini, that's a decision we have to make. And with Saturn ingressing into Pisces as this full moon perfects tomorrow morning, this is also us taking responsibility for the connection we have with ourselves and our interconnection and how that plays into our connection to the ethereal, to divine energies, to God, to universe, to source, and to our actual true nature, and not the nature that goes against our health, that goes against our well-being, that goes against our integrity. This is really digging deep on us getting into a higher integrity within ourselves. So pay attention to what is feeling against nature and really be honest with yourselves, because what is against nature with Virgo and Pisces axis so activated is likely tied to our health. And if you've been taking action with your health and with your body, you're likely going to see breakthroughs with this energy. But at the same time, it can also put a spotlight on those really big things that need change. And it's important for us to keep our mindset in a positive place when it comes to our awareness coming into things that really are asking for our attention, because the expression is the healing, and the healing takes place only after we're aware. So if there's anything really loud in our lives right now, especially with our health, especially with our interconnection with ourselves, it's for us to get back into integrity and to get back into a divine alignment and to get back to our true nature. So definitely don't judge yourself or judge, where you're at right now if things aren't feeling like you're where you want to be. Because again, Virgo also rules who we are becoming. And this is about who we're becoming through the healing process and the wounded healer. No coincidence, we still have Jupiter on Chiron in Aries, which is the wounded healer, and the expander Jupiter, really putting a spotlight too on us really getting in touch with our sense of self and the I am consciousness. And being in that wounded healer energy is what's going to get us there. And to not run away, not to judge ourselves, and not to get down on ourselves either, which can be easier said than done. But at the same time, the divine is saying, don't mistake fate for misfortune. Don't mistake the things that are really loud in your life for something that's wrong or bad. This is actually a good sign. It's a gift, because it means that the healing is going to take place, and it is taking place, because the awareness is the healing. The awareness is the release. But with all that being said, happy full moon in Virgo. It perfects tomorrow morning, pretty early Central Time, I believe around 5:45 a.m. So, this is culmination energy in the midst of bigger energy being in new beginning energy. We also have Pluto and Saturn at 29 degrees of their respective signs. That is ending energy as well. So definitely be patient with yourselves. There could still be energy of a grittiness or an irritation as we move into this new energy and as we dissolve out of an old sense of self into a new one. But this is exciting energy. This is beautiful energy. I'm certainly excited for Saturn and Pisces, and really, getting in touch with my imagination and having the opportunity to really give structure to it. And that's the gift of Saturn and Pisces as well. But first we have this full moon opposing it. And this is big energy shifting. So definitely rest, definitely take time if you feel you need it. If you're tired, don't fight it, take that time for yourself. So I'm sending love and wishing you well. Bye.